Hi there. Today I'm going to talk about the 1982 movie The Challenge, which was also released under the title of The Equals, directed by John Frankenheimer. And the movie starts with Rick, played by Scott Glenn, who is working out in a boxing gym, and he is made an offer to act as a courier to smuggle an item into Japan. It's a sword. He does this, but he's just the decoy for the actual courier who smuggles it in by a different means. And it's the sword is one of a pair of swords, and the whole thing revolves around the rivalry with two swordmasters who each have their own school. And Scott Glenn is inveigled into joining the dojo of Yoshida Sensei, who possesses the other sword that the people who employed Scott Glenn to smuggle want. And so he infiltrates the dojo as a beginner, but becomes ashamed, really realizes that Yoshida Sensei, who's played by Toshiro Mifune, is an honorable man, and apologizes and bows and wants to be a sincere student. And he starts training. Lots of martial arts, a lot of aikido, a lot of archery, a lot of stick work, a lot of sword work. And he's put through a very rigorous and severe initiation to make up for his dishonesty. And as the plot progresses, there are fights, ambushes, as the two sides try to gain control of the pair of swords, which together are invaluable. And the whole thing climaxes in a sword versus gun battle in the headquarters of a large corporation which is run by the other swordmaster. And it culminates in a terrific sword duel which has an astonishing and shocking climax to it. So the whole film is one of my favourites. I really enjoyed it. It was filmed on location in Japan. There's a certain amount of love interest in the form of the actress Donna K. Benz, who plays Aikiko, who's a rather westernized young lady, but is nevertheless part of the martial arts scene. This was one of Scott Glenn's earliest roles, but he showed the potential which made him a very sought after and very competent and really versatile actor in later roles. But the star of the movie is undoubtedly Toshiro Mifune. He walks, or rather glides, like a samurai. He projects that traditional samurai, severe, dedicated to the martial arts, honourable demeanour. As I say, it's filmed on location. Locations are great. You get the atmosphere of Japan, the modern Japan, the ultra-modern Japan, plus the traditional side as well. Behind the bamboo walls of the dojo, you really go back in time. But once you step out, you're in a bustling metropolis with cutting-edge technology. The advisor on the movie was Steven Seagal, before he became a parody of his own self. The martial arts action is excellent. It's filmed very, very well, as you would expect from John Frankenheimer. I'll include the trailer. The movie's available. I think you can see the whole movie on YouTube, if I'm not mistaken. It's well. I put a few of my martial arts friends onto it, who came to the martial arts much after this film was on release, and they were always delighted to watch it. The challenge, really good find.